You know, life has a way of breaking us. Some of you listening right now, you've been through storms you never asked for. You've been betrayed, abandoned, overlooked, and maybe even forgotten. Your heart is tired, your spirit is heavy. You wake up every morning asking, can I even keep going? But let me tell you this, brokenness is not the end. Brokenness is the beginning. It's the soil where strength takes root. It's the fire that forges character. It's the night that teaches you to crave the sunrise. I remember seasons when I felt like my world was collapsing. The dreams were big, but the failures were bigger. And I asked myself, Jim, how do you walk out of this valley? How do you move from emptiness to peace? The answer, my friends, was in the frameworks, the disciplines, the choices I made, not once, but daily. Not when it was easy, but especially when it was hard. See, the struggle is the test, the loneliness is the classroom, and the pain is the textbook of transformation. But here's the thing, you cannot graduate from that classroom if you keep running from the lessons. The answer, my friends, was in the frameworks, the disciplines, the choices I made, not once, but daily. Not when it was easy, but especially when it was hard. See, the struggle is the test, the loneliness is the classroom, and the pain is the textbook of transformation. But here's the thing, you cannot graduate from that classroom if you keep running from the lessons. You've got to face it, you've got to feel it, you've got to wrestle it, and then you've got to decide, this will not break me, it will build me. Think about a storm. The rain, the wind, the thunder, it shakes everything. But do you know what happens when the storm passes? The air is cleaner, the ground is stronger, the roots grow deeper. That's your life. The storm you're in right now is not meant to drown you, it's meant to cleanse you, sharpen you, deepen you. Don't curse the storm, learn from it. Don't despise the pain, leverage it. Don't bury your head in despair. Lift your eyes to the horizon, because beyond this storm, there's light, and that light is your peace. But peace is not given, it's earned. It's the reward of discipline. It's the fruit of building habits that replace chaos with clarity, weakness with strength, despair with hope. Your brokenness is not your prison, it's your preparation. And once you see that, once you grasp it deep inside, everything begins to change. The weight doesn't feel as heavy, the nights don't feel as long, because you know you're not stuck, you're being shaped. Now listen closely, because this is where the shift happens. This is where you move from brokenness to peace. You see, peace doesn't show up at your doorstep one morning like a surprise package from the sky. Peace is built. Peace is chosen, peace is earned, and it's earned through a framework, a philosophy, a way of living that you choose every single day. When I was broken, I had to stop asking why me and start asking what now? That one shift changed everything, because why me keeps you trapped in victimhood. What now pulls you into responsibility. Why me locks you in pain. What now unlocks your future. And that future, it's not waiting for someone else, it's waiting for you. Now, here's what I discovered. Life gives us seasons. Seasons to plant, seasons to harvest, seasons to endure the winter. And if you can respect the seasons of your own soul, you'll stop fighting the winters and start preparing for the springs. So what do you do when you feel stuck? When your heart is shattered? When your spirit feels like it can't go another step? You build disciplines, small ones, consistent ones. And those disciplines become your ladder out of the pit. Every morning you choose gratitude, even when you feel empty. Every day you choose courage, even when fear is loud. Every night you reflect not on what you lost, but on what you learned. And slowly, day by day, those choices build a fortress inside of you. A fortress that no storm, no critic, no betrayal can ever take down. Peace is the reward of self-mastery. Let me tell you, brokenness is common. But staying broken is a choice. Pain is universal, but peace belongs to the few who decide to rise from the ashes. Don't you quit. Don't you dare lay down your dreams just because the road is hard. Don't you bury your future just because the present feels heavy, because you've got more inside you than you can imagine. Strength you've never tapped, courage you've never used, and clarity you've never seen. It's all there, but it comes alive only when you embrace the fight. Remember this, your history is not your destiny. Your pain is not your identity. Your trauma is not your ceiling. Your story is still being written. And if you let brokenness be the final chapter, you cheat yourself of the masterpiece waiting to be revealed. So here's the mantra. Here's the truth you carry from today forward. I am not broken. I am becoming. I am not defeated. I am developing. I am not finished. I am just getting started. If you hold that truth, if you practice it daily, if you etch it into your mind and heart, then no matter how dark the night gets, peace will find you. Not because life got easier, but because you got stronger. Peace, my friends, is waiting for you. And it begins right now. So rise up, take the lessons, take the pain, take the brokenness, and turn it all into power. Because your story is not about how you stayed down. It's about how you got back up and how you moved from brokenness